ass actually bigger when I wear these? Very slightly. Alright. Okay. Union time. Hey, guy.
Over here.
Hello?
Let me handle this.
Okay.
Detective disorientated. Are you still wondering where you are? This is Martinez, in case you've forgotten. I advise you not to overstay your welcome.
I see.
Her entire character has shifted. This young woman is cold as ice.
You're the gardener. I knew you were not a gardener. I just wanted to know more about this place before I checked out. That's normal.
Yes, extremely normal. I'm not a gardener, by the way. I'm a legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union. So let's get to it. You're looking for Titus Hardie? You think he has information that will help you? Maybe he does. That's Titus. Talk to him. But know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming. Nothing official. The District of Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
I mean, he's on her right, but he's in a totally different room.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority. We will make an arrest if we have to.
Kim? I forgot that Kim's on something today. He's like fucking pissed off that we didn't get the body down immediately.
She says nothing. Her glare speaks for her.
What's her role in all this?
Like I already told you, I'm a legal counselor. Do you have hearing problems?
Jimmy. What if I want to talk to you, not Titus?
What you want is of no significance, officer. Don't test your authority. In Martinez, you are no one.
I think that applies to a lot of people in this place. What are you going to do to me? Kim?
What are we going to do to you? The union isn't going to do anything to you. It is not a crime syndicate. It is a labor organization.
I'm recruiting.
Goddamn right it is.
Oh God.
If anything, it is the RCM who do things to people. But we digress.
Why are you so aggressive? Oh.
I've got nothing to say aggressive. You make your living enforcing violence. These people are just dock workers.
Just dock workers? Do dock workers spy on the police? We let you off easy, miss. Don't think it will happen again.
Damn, Kim.
We've talked to Everard Claire. We know who these men are. The union's militant wing.
Listen, you moral intern lackeys. You're a mob, enforcing the unlawful privatization of Revachol. 20 fat men in the Occident are stealing it all, and you're their bodyguards.
Fuck yeah.
After the final cut, they changed almost everyone's voice actors because they weren't actual voice actors. They were just... okay. So they hired voice actors, and then some of them are worse now. Yeah. I think there's a lot of charm in just casting regular people, or like people who are working on the game, just to be someone. I would say Kuno's voice is way better in this. His original sucks so bad. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear what could be worse than that.
So ask what you came to ask. or get back to your commanders.
Okay. This world needs a financial buffer zone. No need to get emotional. Oh god, I don't like this. Privatization is not unlawful. It's cool and funny. Maybe you're just not historic individuals. I don't know where you heard that, but it's wrong. The RCM is principled and strong, unlike you socialists. I like that. Good start. Let's take a step further. Armed uprising. What are the union's plans? Fuck it.
Look, a comedian. Do your job, ask your questions, then get out of Martinez.
Strange. It's as if people don't believe a cop could be a socialist revolutionary.
Well,
This is where you say your bit.
oh god.
Detective,
Kim, fucking... Don't say anything yet. First we need to talk about your attitude. We need to talk about the hanged man out back.
Hey, dipshit. You hard of hearing or something? The boss man's talking to you.
Is this guy recording in a closet?
Do not let their squeals disturb your serenity. These are but simple peasants, sire.
Christ. The chatter is too inane to reach your ears. Raise your chin and gaze into the distant light prints. Is this like, the episode of Sunny where Charlie's like, I trust him, his, neck is high?
What, is he fucking kidding? This guy high or something?
Little guy.
Hey, asshole, up here. We're talking to you.
we are looking for Titus Hardie.
We can talk about the man hanged out back.
Oh, this is about him. A real looker, that one.
What is this foghorn leghorn shit? Hello? Okay, so we have French people, and then inexplicably Southern.
You sure took your time, huh? Waited for him to get real ripe and pretty for you.
He looks like Slappy. Looks like Slappy from Goosebumps. Yeah, there are some voice actors that I'm like, no offense to you or your voice or your livelihood, I just can't vibe with it.
Oh, he was a real pretty boy. Hanging up there, letting out that pretty boy smell.
Great. Already with this.
I can't for the life of me understand why you did it. I mean, I would have just left him up there. You must really like cleaning up other people's shit.
You might want to start asking your questions now. It's not going to get better than this.
These guys are so macho, they're ready to confess to first-degree murder. Ask if it was them.
Scan the room, the man hanged in the backyard. Did you do it? Talk to Joyce, the merc you hanged. His friends are coming for you. I'm off. Scan the room.
No. I's here. You got business with my boys. You got business with me.
He understood what you were doing, taking inventory of them. Now watch the other guys fuck it up by falling out of line.
Yeah! You fuck with the Hardie boys, you fuck with Titus Hardie.
Scrawny, rat-faced man. We know people like that.
Yes, falling out of line to please him. This is the best kind. And now this guy is going to...
Relax, Dennis. No one is fucking you yet.
Hello?
use it to take a dig at his friend. Floodgates open.
Okay.
Yeah, Dennis, calm down. No one's fucking you, you stupid fuck. Let Dennis enjoy his fucking, man. We don't mind.
He has gang tattoos. I don't.
This one knows how to keep things going. He's a hothead, but not one to be taken lightly. The last one is a bit of a black sheep.
Yeah, you're not even being fucked, Dennis.
Easy, fellas. We got company. Let's see what brings the cop around.
Oh boy.
Too late. You already got a pretty good picture of these guys. You can use this.
What can I use it for?
You could take another look at the tracks in the yard. See if they fit with the characters here. It could be incriminating.
I'm gonna go do that. Fucking guy. Alright. Why does his shirt keep disappearing? Hello?
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud. Where else have we seen a gang of men in work boots? That's right. The Hardie boys in the mess hall of Welling in Rags.
Oh, that's nice. Go over them one by one.
1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 46. Just like Titus was wearing in his booth. This is the big dick. Titus Hardie. The one with the ball cap on his head.
Interesting.
Is it? They didn't even bother to change boots. Putting them on the scene is easy. Maybe even too easy.
Continue.
2. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. Either the blonde muscular guy, Glenn, or the young guy with a plectrum around his neck. 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 43. The inked banger, perhaps. 4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46. Theo, the old smoker. You think you even see a tiny fleck of cigarette ash inside the print.
Wow, okay. What else?
5. Another standard work boot. Reinforced toes. Number 44. Same as before. Either the musician, Eugene, or the muscle-bound blonde, Glenn. 6. Light as air. Same make of boot, but number 41. Small like a rat. Shanky.
I should have gotten this earlier.
Better late than never, detective. The whole world is dark and the tracks burn in it with strange beauty.
Got the rest.
7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot. Number 46. The imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. Fat Angus. Carrying something?
Fucking guy. And the last one?
8. Another standard work boot. Number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole. The right sole is smoother, more worn. Curious. A missing 8th Hardie boy.
Christ.
7 sets of tracks, right? The Hardie boys were here.
8, actually. 8.
That's all? Interesting. Then one of them seems to be missing. Anything else out of the ordinary?
Yeah, I'm hallucinating blue stuff.
Note to self. This would be a good question to ask Titus. Where's the 8th man?
How old do you think these tracks are? Point and aberration. Until smoother. Heavy one. Aberration.
Interesting. Let's name it the Old Soul. I wouldn't be surprised if this was the missing Hardie boy. Wonder who he is.
Oh, this one's easy. Way too easy. It's a driver.
A driver would wear down the right shoe before the left. Accelerators on the right. Remember the abandoned lorry cabin we found? Oh.
With a piece of sandpaper glued to the throttle.
His eyes light up with excitement.
Which means that the missing lady driver was also present at the lynching? That's it. She's the odd soul.
Wow, okay, we solved that like that. She's also the one running the drug trade. Interesting. First drug smuggling, now this. How deep this rabbit hole go? Women. Always deceitful. Interesting.
Now we know who's the missing eighth person at the lynching. Do you think that Hardie and his boys could also be involved in the drug operation?
Hardie and his boys. Think that the entire union is involved, maybe all of Martinet. Look around suspiciously. Those jerks, definitely. Not necessarily. The lady driver could have kept the whole drug trade a secret. That would fit what Joyce told us, but I don't want to make assumptions. I think it would be a little bit too much for them to all be involved in the same shit, but would also be funny.
Understood. We should still go and see what Titus Hardie has got to say on the matter. This might throw them off, work in our advantage. So, what else?
Ratman.
I'm guessing that's the skinny Hardie boy. The one with his front teeth missing.
You mean the rat-faced one?
Yes, well, he did look a bit like a rat for a while. Do you think those prints belong to him?
Yep.
I could still be wrong, but I'm probably not.
Wow. Someone's competent. Heavy footstep.
200. This could be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up. Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built armored man. Maybe it was a fat Hardie boy, the one sitting in the middle.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
You're right, the fat guy from the booth was carrying the victim. Maybe it was a giant. Could have been one. I don't know.
Possibly, yes.
This music reminds me of Silent Hill 1. A very specific track that I'm now trying to fucking remember. Shit. I can't, but it reminds me of a very specific one.
But why?
You're thinking, why did they have to carry him?
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows.
Maybe the carrier wanted to impress his peers, demonstrate his physical might.
Maybe the victim wasn't conscious. Maybe the victim refused to walk to his own lynching. Could have been showing off. Maybe the carrier wanted to impress his peers.
You mean a display of athletic ability meant to belittle the victim? A local champion carrying the intruder alone? I can see it. Anyway, the others?
How old?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
How do you know?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashon. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
Huh? Why'd that show up? Go back home? Huh, okay. I just had, like, my file thing show up. file, whatever. You know what it is. With all my videos, I'm like, but tell me that I don't have space on my computer, but I know that I do. What do you think happened here?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed, they all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
So far, so good. Only one thing missing.
Of course, there were 8 tracks, but there are only 7 Hardie boys.
Let him have his moment.
There's one pair missing from the union box. The 8th pair. I'm going to say it was our old soul.
So the odd soul is present at the lynching, but is in the mess hall right now.
Yes. I doubt the Hardies are going to tell us much, but we should still confront them about the possible drug trade connection.
All right. And he's still high. Okay.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Okay. Hangman in the backyard, did you do it? I found 8 sets of footprints, but there's only 7 of you. Where's the 8th Hardie boy? Guess what? I've connected you to the local drug trade. Talk to Joyce. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there are 7. Guess what? I've connected you to local drug trade. That's... Sure, fuck it.
Like hell you have. There is no local drug trade. This place is as clean as a rifle. Go back to Jamrock and ask the local junkies how clean your streets are in Precinct 41 Kilos.
We'll do that. In the meantime, did you know that there's an abandoned lorry at the intersection that was used to move raw ingredients for drugs from Terminal B to Jamrock? The person driving it was present at the hanging. It was one of you. We've connected the footprints. Detective, do you want to deliver the coup de grâce?
Harry's like, I don't know what that means.
No, the thunder is his. Leave it to the lieutenant.
No. Give it to Kim. I don't want to bungle it.
Thank you. You're right, Titus. There is no local drug trade because it's all controlled by you. You're the drug trade.
That's a mighty interesting theory. I guess that's what you would need to do, theoretically. A big, strong, state-run monopoly would outcompete the runts on the street.
Yeah, man. Theoretically, that's what you would do. To get rid of the gangs, the dealers, even some of the junkies.
You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course. Hardy men to run such a monopoly. For the good of the community, of course.
Oh, this is disgusting. You're admitting to profiting off poisoning your own people. Good idea. People are always going to do drugs. At least this way you have some control over it. Yeah, keep telling yourself that. I know for a fact there's still plenty of drugs out there.
No, there aren't. Some little shit and his dad are doing speed. Who fucking who? Stuff's probably from Jamrock.
Easier to tell yourself that than face the truth, eh?
Whatever you've seen is peanuts. Look at the big picture, man. The place is a paradise. And all thanks to Hardie boys.
If this is paradise,
Theoretically, of course. We're just talking politics here. My answer to your drug accusation is, how dare you? Go fuck yourself.
Not quite yet, Mr. Hardie. There were 8 sets of prints on the crime scene. There are only 7 Hardie boys here.
The 8th Hardie, the one who's missing, she runs the thing, right? Yeah, I think it's meant to be, you know, not likable. I think if it were too likable, I'd be, you know, I don't know. He has to be a dick.
My answer is fuck off. Mind your own business. There is no 8th Hardie. I run this goddamn scene.
This voice is similar, if not the same, to the fucking guy in the scab thing. The big guy in the tiny clothes. Or am I losing my mind? There's a certain cadence to the voice that sounds similar. And that man also has a very, you know, certain type of voice. I think they just got this guy to play all the assholes.
Finally, you got something out of him. This could prove useful in the future.
And here we go. Back to the usual.
I know! Fatty walked on all 4s. He's so fucking fat he left 2 sets of footprints.
Christ.
Go fuck your mom, Dennis.
Okay.
That's more like it, boys. You heard him. It was Angus on all 4s. Anything else you need to know?
Oh, great. Alright. Found 8 sets of footprints. There's only 7 in view.
What are you talking about, madman? There's no 8th Hardie boy. There's 7 of us and we're all here. Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardie boy? We ain't hiring.
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could maybe...
Uh-huh.
This person Glenn wants to hire. He really respects her.
Shut the fuck up, Glenn! I do the talking here. Now what the fuck do you want, cop?
So let me get this straight. There is an 8th Hardie boy. It's a she, and you don't like us talking about her?
That's right. We're not talking about this. This is a private Hardie Boys matter. Nothing to do with your shit. And you're not cops here. Don't go digging around if you don't want a bullet in the back of your head. I'm watching you.
Crowbar. This is a crowbar moment, if nothing else. Beat the man to death. Oh, they do have the same voice actor. Interesting.
Good. We are all watching each other. Officer, your question.
There's no point in pushing it further, he thinks. This is already a victory. We'll learn more about this 8th Hardie sooner or later.
Hangman in the backyard, did you do it? No.
The pretty boy. You guys really love talking about that pretty boy.
Funny. But my partner and I have a serious matter to discuss with you.
I've spoken to the head of union. There's a container belt around the dead man's neck. Why are your footprints all over the scene? I have spoken to the dead man in a bizarre occult vision. Are involved. I just don't have proof of it yet. Talk to your boss.
Evrard?
No. Other guy. Fuck off.
And what did he tell you? That we killed him? That we took a cargo belt from the harbor, went out back, and used it to hang him? Because we did. All of us together. I hope he told the story straight. I hope he told it well.
So you just confessed to murder. That's it, game's over. We got the perp.
Goddamn right.
No. These 7 honest men have equally come forth. They told you what happened so that you don't waste any more of your time.
7 together. They're diluting responsibility. It's
Oh.
an anti-arrest tactic.
You murdered him just like that, no remorse. You called the shots that night. When did this hang incident occur? Why did you kill him? How did you kill him? Why didn't I just arrest you? Ugh. When? We still don't know the timeline.
You don't have to answer any of his questions.
I know, Lizzie. Relax. We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way to end the week.
How long had you known the victim?
Known him? We don't associate with scum like that, asshole.
Yeah! Who do you think we are?
Quiet. He came around about 3 weeks ago when that Pines cow first sailed into town. Happy?
By the Pines cow, you mean Joyce Messier, the representative for White Pines? The same company you're striking against?
Asshole, don't call Joyce that. She might be insane, and she might be possibly morally corrupt and, rich, and brought demons into this town. But I think she's neat.
No. I mean the Pines cow. The stupid-ass cow they sent in to fuck us over. But you know what?
Huh?
This is where he tries to sow discord between you two, because he knows the company is responsible for bringing the mercenaries into town.
Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say when you ask her hard enough.
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus. Officer, your interview is drawing to an end. Don't waste your last questions.
Why?
Why? 'Cause he was worthless mercenary scum. And he stepped out alive in my town.
So he was just a merc? That's it?
And he stepped out of line.
Okay.
What kind of mercenary?
The kind that shows up when you start a strike. The experienced kind, too. Had Cohoy and Seminine written all over him. Ex-Oranese Special Forces.
A live grenade. Right here in our bar.
This one has a special gripe with him coming here.
Oh. Okay. Eek.
I can't prove it, but I know he was sent by the Wild Pines. They hired merc shit like that. Story of every strike from here to Samara.
Hold on, how do you even know he was in Special Forces? Right, but did he actually do wrong? What did he actually do wrong?
'Cause one night, he walked straight up to the mic and said, "I'm RNE's goddamn Special Forces, and I'm gonna fuck you all!"
Really?
Yeah, really. Had a gin and tonic up there, sang some RNE's paratrooper song, and said he's gonna fuck everyone.
Interesting.
We couldn't believe it either, but he fucking did, right there. Like some kind of animal.
Sire, the tale is true. This is a serious violation of the karaoke code.
Okay, besides his crimes against karaoke, what did he actually do wrong?
Wrong? He harassed women, raped one, harassed workers, threatened to kill some as a warning.
From rape to harassment to threats of violence. Why the strange de-escalation? He regrets mentioning it. Hopes you didn't notice.
He'd kill us all if we don't open the gates, if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't bend over. And that was before he started coming here.
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. Started coming here every night. Drinking, grabbing girls. Grabbed one of ours mid-karaoke, right there on the stage.
He grabbed someone?
Yeah, this girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl, young. Gets into the second verse of Lover Lake. The fucker grabs her legs, starts screaming. Show me your cunt! Why don't you show me your cunt? Then, he gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle, doesn't even fall down.
Was this the same girl who he... Yeah.
Aren't you fucking listening? My man is talking to you. He took care of it. They got the girl out before anything else could happen.
Yeah, me and Eugene got her out. Aren't you fucking listening?
There's something odd here.
Really? Couldn't tell.
Seems like they don't want to talk about that rape Titus mentioned. Why not? This is a serious allegation. Make them talk about it.
Alright, but who did he... that, then? This is a very serious allegation.
No, you're not getting the name. That's a Martinez matter, and I'm not discussing it with you clowns.
Well, at least he hasn't said a homophobic slur yet.
Despite the stonewalling, you can slip one more question in.
Alright, I'm gonna ask you one last time, who did the dead man...
Titus, do not answer. You have been forthcoming enough.
Fuck off, Carl. She's gone through enough without you harassing her too. She doesn't need more embarrassment.
What are you talking about? Embarrassment. If someone has been sexually assaulted, we need to...
What you need is to get the fuck out of my face. I've had enough of explaining myself to you fucks. He's dead. It's done.
As you can see, these men can only take so much baseless scrutiny. I'm doing my best to keep the situation civil, but...
It won't be for long, she means.
Yike.
It's true. She was the only thing holding him back.
How did you kill him? Or like that, no remorse. Why don't I just arrest you? What are we gonna do now? Thing is, I don't want to get my shit kicked in. Or like, have this situation devolve into something else. And she didn't warn me. Okay, like, actual hint time. If I proceed with this, you know, line of questioning, will something bad happen to me? Like, will I take damage? Will I get into a fucking fight? Will this affect me horribly down the line? Okay. Fuck it. How'd you kill him?
We hanged him up by his neck until he got real still. Wasn't that obvious, copper?
Didn't they teach you anything at the cop school, idiot?
They don't teach a whole lot there.
The autopsy showed there were no ligature marks. His hands were not tied. Can you explain that?
Look, I'm not gonna play 20 questions with you, capo. I'll say it again. We killed him.
Yeah, I knocked him out. Came up behind him and clubbed him in the back of the head. He went down like a sack of sand.
That's right, lawman. And then we hanged the fuck.
Guy who gets a wine bottle smashed over his head, you know, goes down like with a single punch. Sorry, doesn't go down when he gets wine smashed over his head, but does go down with a single punch. Sounds a little sussy to me.
Make them a bit more uncomfortable first, then see if it all adds up.
Oh, fuck it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, I have 2 experience points. I can... 72. If I fuck this up, I'm gonna scream.
Actually, they're admirably, surprisingly composed.
Fuck you.
The entire room. Given how many questions you've lobbed their way.
Although maybe even one is fidgeting, cracking under the pressure.
Well, this one. But he's always fidgeting, so don't get your hopes up.
Mr. Tats, what do you use to knock the victim out?
My fucking elbow, Copper. Samaran boxing style.
Okay.
Samaran boxing, or Sambo, is an eloquently violent set of one-on-one fighting moves, originating from the Samaran Isola. Sambo style implies stealth, cleverness, and cool.
Interesting.
He may be lying, but he's good at it. No twitching, no rushing, no uncalled for details.
Where'd this action take place?
Right fucking here. Eugene already told you that the fuck had started coming to our bar.
Yeah, man. Weren't you listening?
Right.
Like what, Copper?
Fuck it. Why don't I just arrest you?
Yeah, lawman. Why don't you?
It's almost an anthropological sight, watching him try to assert dominance over you.
Not in the arresting mood?
A fearful readiness, like an electrical charge, raises hairs in the room. By your side, the lieutenant keeps his hand away from his holster. You hear the nylon of his coat hiss as he steps closer.
Oh.
Easy. Walk back from the provocation. They're armed, and they outnumber us. The lieutenant tries to establish eye contact with you.
Oh. Kim's like, please do not. Oh, fuck it.
Wise move. You made the right choice there. Now make another one and get the fuck out of our booth. We're not gonna do this again.
Oh, fuck it. You murdered him just like that, no remorse.
How many people have you sent to the Shays? Ever felt remorse for them?
Chaise électrique is the method of capital punishment in Revachol under the Coalition. During the suzerain's reign, it used to be the firing squad.
Christ.
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life.
And reunion, what's that?
The River Esperance Correctional Facility, a military prison run by the Coalition, dubbed Reunion by the inmates. The origin of the name is unknown.
Yes, but they were all bad people, criminals, the scum of the earth. Look, I'm just trying to do my job. What we do is different. We enforce the law. You just kill people like it's nothing. I'll say I drink so much that I can't really remember anyone I sent behind bars.
But you see, a lawman, is something people agree upon. And here in Martinez, we agreed that this man had to die.
Understandable. Who call the shots?
Are you deaf? There will be no singling anyone out. You can't arrest a Hardie boy without arresting all Hardie boys. Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest them all?
A trick question. Don't let her lead the conversation.
I have to. One of them was more complicit than the others. Oh, but seriously, who calls the shots around here?
Who do you fucking think does?
Okay. You do, you give the commands. I thought she did. This animal dominates the herd, I'm guessing a big one. Gangs are usually run by the oldest, most venerable member. Everett Clare runs the union. You answer to him. It's the 8th hardie boy, the one who's missing the big dick. Could be. I'm thinking between these two.
Titus, no one was thinking.
That there's any question who's the leader. That's how he would have ended it. Titus won't let him.
No. 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 Fuck no! The big dick is right here, asshole. You're looking at it. Right. Fucking here.
Okay.
Disregard the outburst, officer. None of the boys have any comments on their power relations. That night, they acted as one. That's all.
So what are we gonna do?
Nothing. Your investigation here is done. Leave Martinez, go back to your stations where you belong.
I think we're going to stick around, thanks. Some things don't add up here, Titus. I've done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to first-degree murder. Even if it is a group responsibility, we're going to look into this.
Good luck with that. You've heard everything a rent-a-cop is gonna hear from us, real law officials. You're lucky you didn't get a beating.
Rent-a-cop. So that's what this is about. He doesn't see you as his equals.
Christ. Talk to Joyce. The merc you hanged, his friends are coming for you.
Yeah. By friends, you mean his squad mates from Crenell.
Yes, those people.
Wouldn't want to beat up his grandma.
Nervous, snickering. There's a rush of adrenaline present.
Forget I mentioned it. It was probably nothing. Yes, they're forming some kind of tribunal, and they're coming for you.
This is what happens if you take the law into your own hands. Other people start doing it too.
Yikes.
Let them come. The Hardie boys are right fucking here.
You heard the man. Right here. We're armed. We got the whole district behind us. And Glenn. Glenn is fucking crazy.
Christ. You know, all friend groups have fucking, oh god, what's that meme? Crazy ass.
Yeah. A well-oiled murder machine.
Okay, do you know that the Surrey's giant hornet can kill 40 bees in a minute? It's Crenell's bad news, you know that, right? Mercenaries are armed with automatic weapons. Just said they've gone rogue. Okay, conclude with a shrug. They have automatic weapons, my man.
We got weapons of our own. We got Ister 50s, Zeelagers. Glenn's got a knock cannon at home.
Well, I guess if Glenn has a knock cannon at home, he'll be alright. Like pure ceramic armor.
I guess we're gonna see, aren't we?
That was an unsure phrasing.
For your sake, I hope they're right. See what? No, they don't.
Yeah, like you've been up against ceramic armor.
Just get the last word in.
You haven't even seen the whole suit, right? I've seen the whole fucking thing, and it didn't make him immortal.
Bees.
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
You're the bees, they're the hornet. Nothing.
We're not bees. We're men. We're socialists.
Easy, E. He's trying to phase you. What are you trying to do? Scare my men?
This Crenell's bad news, you know that, right?
So are the local gangs. The fucking Barmy Army and the Madre scum. You've been out there. Seen any around?
Trying to think. It's been like 7 weeks since I started playing this.
Yeah. Where are they now, huh? Sent back to Madre in an airtight cargo crate.
These people are trained military professionals. Special forces, as you said. They're not a gang or barmy army.
No, they're not. They're uncoordinated and drunk. We know more about them than you think.
I said they'd gone rogue.
Big fucking surprise. They hire psycho scum, arm them to the teeth, and let them loose in the city. What do you think is gonna happen?
He's right about that. Okay, shrug.
What do you mean, okay?
I mean, okay, they're going to wipe you the fuck out, Titus. I mean, okay, you got this, you got the numbers. Okay, I'll be on your side when they come. I mean, okay, you got one more gun on your side. Once I find mine, I lost it. Okay, I'll be gunning them. I'll be gunning you down right alongside them. Wipe you the fuck out, or once I find mine. Because ultimately, I'm not, like, on the mercenary side. I'm kind of on their side. In my opinion, yeah, what they did, was it a crime? Sure. Was it morally correct at the moment? Yes. So, like, if it's Hardie Boys versus mercenaries who are in league with a horrible man who was rightfully hanged, I'm with the Hardie Boys. But he could also, like, spit in my face and say a homophobic slur. And wiping them the fuck out could knock him off. So... I'm glad no one knows that I tried to shoot a child. Or everyone's either okay with it or they don't know. Okay, I'd like to say this one because I think ultimately that's what's going to happen. But I want to see if I can, like, get a little bit more unease into him.
No, they won't. Get out of here with your negative energy.
Okay, that went well.
All he means is that the situation is serious.
No wonder you cops get shot to shit every day. Can't go to war with an attitude like that.
So you already spoke to Everett and he said that you'd cooperate.
Oh, so you went and talked to my mommy, and now she's making me play with you. Is that it, lawman?
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You gonna go and tell on us?
Very mature guys, Everett sent word, right? Let you push me some more and find out Gimp. I would never tell on someone. I mean, I like this one.
You gonna let him talk to me like that, Titus?
Wow.
Let's see. Yeah, I guess I am, you big pussy. The old man sent word you'd be around again. That's the reason I'm being so forthcoming with you. Don't wear it out.
But having Everard back you up like that did seem to have some effect.
42%. I'm off. %. Save that fucking game. Okay, 42%. If I level up 1, that should be 50, and that's even. And I'm not afraid to save scum for this shit. I only need 2 points. Alright, well. This fucking shirt, man. Okay, I only need 2 points. Who can I talk to? Hello?
I, saw you poking around in Lady Driver's lorry. She in trouble?
Oh. The racist told us where her cabin is. We only searched it. No trouble, she's gonna be fine. There's going to be an investigation. Sorry, man, I can't disclose the facts of an official investigation to you. Racist.
Still better than me, I guess. Told you there's plenty of others who'd tell on her. But, is she in trouble?
Okay, I just saved, so if I fuck this up... Sorry, man.
It's that bad. Man, what should I do? What should I do to help her?
No need for you to do anything. Don't worry, the police are looking into it. Last thing we need is more civilians involved. I really don't know. I mean, yeah, the last thing we need is more characters that I enjoy being put in the middle of, like, a horrible situation.
Damn. I always wonder to watch yourself. Man. Nothing to do now, I guess. Maybe I should just keep my head down and work on my rhymes while I can.
What's the plan with those rhymes anyway?
Oh, you know. Tommy Leham's gonna be a musician. Sprechgesang, but with beats. I've got a lot of free time on the road to hone my craft.
The correct grammar is Tommy Lehom.
Why, Tommy, the man.
Tommy Lam was taken. My real name's Jerry Lafitte. Tommy's
Jerry.
way better.
It's more him.
I wish I could call him Jerry. I had another question.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
I'm safe scumming. I don't care. I would like to see this.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind?
It's just snowing, brother. What do you see in his eyes?
Ease into it.
Fuck.
Don't go.
Soul. Hello?
Now it's turning into a kind of...
In his eyes, an unfamiliar longing. Flecks of brown and gold.
Familiar how?
It's hard to say. His gaze wanders southwest, down the street that goes beyond the horizon.
What's in the southwest?
Excuse me?
A flinch jolts his frame. The question has touched a nerve.
I'm a cop, I can fix anything. Really, you can tell me. Hell, I get longing. I felt something similar when I woke up.
Man, I don't know what to say. Not much anyone can do. There's no helping in absence, you know?
Yeah.
I miss my family. They're all I have. My wife, second kid on the way, waiting all the way in Diora. And here I am stuck in this shit, so far from home.
He has a wife and kids? Well... Tommy, I can be your wife and kids.
Diora of the Seven Seas. It's on the other end of Le Caillou, pretty much. On another island called Laurentide, off mainland. We've got a little place there. Can almost hear my kid laugh when it snows.
Fuck me. What's it like to miss someone?
What's it like? Good. And bad. An ache that brings you joy. I think of them a lot. I dream up these silly scenarios in great detail of living with them.
Oh, God. God.
It comforts me.
Oh.
What about you, cop man? You missing someone?
Is that what it is? This feeling? No, it's scarier than that. You're pursued by a hunter, smelling of apricots and sorrow, and the past.
I miss my gun. I'm fine, man. I don't miss anyone. I miss someone, but I don't know who it is. No, I feel hunted. I do miss my gun. I miss it a lot. This crowbar hasn't been used to smash anyone's skull, and it upsets me.
I feel for you, my friend. It's bad enough to know who you miss. Missing like that doesn't feel like it has much of an upside. But, thanks for this. It's nice to talk to someone, and I know it wasn't easy to ask. I hope you find your way through your own troubles.
I need him. I need him bad. Okay, what do I need to level up? Oh. Oh. Because I'm a communist, my authority went down. Okay, what do I need? Where is... Hello? Authority. Okay, I have to level that shit up then. I'll save again. And I'll save scum again. I don't care, I want to see.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind?
Wait, there's something here,
Hog.
stored away in some dusty corner. It starts like...
I'm sorry, am I going to... Is Harry... Mirror's temperature is always 0. It is ice in the veins. The camera's an X-ray. Okay.
Whoa. What else?
Okay. Harry's just spitting rhymes. Not even rhymes. These don't rhyme. And there's a chalice held out to you in silent communion.
Silent communion. That's good.
Fucking Tommy's staring directly at Harry, look, hearing all this, like, please. Or gaspingly you partake of a shifting identity you never your own. Christ, I can't read, let alone read whatever this is supposed to be.
Dang, that's some great shit. You came up with that yourself.
Did you?
I don't know. I don't really know. I think I may have been an actual poet. Learned from my heart. I'm just a vessel for the muse. I think the words are mine, yes. I don't really know.
No matter. Great verse is like that sometimes. Ephemeral. You might not look it. Seems you have some literary chops. Maybe there's hope for me yet.
That's a strange compliment.
Just messing with you. It's cool. You're an okay guy. For a cop.
For a cop?
They're more often in the fists than rhymes, see? Let alone honesty in verse.
Yeah.
In a small office behind the old military hospital, hunched under the green glow of his desk light, Officer Hans Blau browses through a test print of his Futurist magazine. It's called The Futurist. The typeface on the header is too small.
Any organization gets all kinds of folk. I'm sure we try our best.
The lieutenant closes his eyes and lets slip a loud, long sigh.
If you say so, officer.
He gives you a cautious thumbs up.
You found some common ground with this man.
Alright. Save game. Well, 1 hour, and then I can go find the fucking dude. What increases my authority? I don't have anything. Fuck it. It's cold outside. Okay, what do I have to actually do? Titus, body, armor. I mean, I guess I can go talk to Joyce for a little bit. Then come back here and talk to these people who are new, I guess. Can't really think of anything else, like, to do other than the smoker. Hey, Joyce.
You're back. Good.
Okay, never mind. Hey, Joyce. See ya. No, I don't think it can do anything with the dice maker. I think we went through all of our things, dialogue options with her. Part of me wants to sell the cube. Wants to sell the cube that costs $50. I'm gonna shoot myself when I have to hear that back. I haven't talked to you all this time.
Evening, officers.
He's kind. I enjoy his face.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them.
Homosexual. First things first, what are you doing here, man on the waterlock? Do you know what caused this wreckage?
My friend Barry the Butcher is stuck on the other side of the waterlock. I'm keeping him company and eating this salami.
Barry.
From the corner of your eye, you see a man in a yellow shirt and grey overalls waving at you from across the canal. He seems disappointed about the wreckage on the waterlock and the salami.
I bet you're eating his salami, eh?
Very good stuff. Anything I can do for you, officer?
Do you know what caused the wreckage?
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Rivershoal.
The words "daredevil driver" sound ominous to you.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here, especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
Do you know what's further down the coast?
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it. Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
Can I have food, please? I was talking about this like 4-5 weeks ago. Like, Harry hasn't eaten anything that I've seen. And Lilith and I were making jokes about how, like, everyone at night is feeding Harry while he sleeps. Joyce is outside the window with a marshmallow gun, shooting them into his mouth.
Sure thing. Want some too, officer?
Kim, take the salami.
Why not?
Oh.
A rusting control panel with loose wires dangling out from the hole where an indicator light used to be, and a mechanical lever sitting in the middle.
Why did that make me so... Like, holy shit. Harry has eaten food.
This panel usually closes the water lock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
Pull the lever.
You pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Then, nothing happens.
Push it harder. Release.
A spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the water lock to get across the canal, some other way. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
Fucking Christ. This will open up a new area in Martinez. Okay. Superstar cop. Sorry, cop. Communist 12. Okay. I'd like it for me to wake up one day and people killed goes up to 4. It sucks that I can't sell my clothes. I'm keeping that. Okay, I know I can do something with this, and I did for a little bit, but I feel like $50 outweighs any extra story that I could find. Right? I feel like I need $50 a hell of a lot more than I need to explore some side story that I don't think will have any big bearing on anything else that happens. I don't think the whole RPG thingy is going to... Yeah, I'm getting the money. Roy, money me.
Hello. Sure. Let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling?
50.
Another time.
Deuces. $90. Holy shit. I'm gonna cry if I get robbed in this game. Hey, ball man.
Life doesn't need to be a struggle.
Cat speak.
I'll be with you in a moment, officer. Let me just finish my sandwich. Talk to Angry Hard René first.
All these people have food.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
What are you wearing, my guy? The fucking JoJo character over here.
Honey, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never.
Just like real life. I had a ball. I sold it. I remember. Shouldn't I ask what the game is first? I got this ball time.
That's the spirit. Don't even waste your breath asking about the game. They wouldn't know anyway. They're way past their prime.
Better observe them first.
See? Your munching and complaining have ruined my concentration.
Fucking bocce ball.
Ah, mon Dieu. The pain in my back is unbearable. I can't even say if it's in my back or hip anymore. Feels like it's in both.
I hope you pass out from it, you goddamn jellyfish. Men like you are the reason this nation is sinking.
Also me.
Trying to throw something as close to a predetermined point as possible. Measuring. This must be the age-old game of petanque. Shush. Ignore them. They don't know what they're doing. They're old. You are letting down yourself and the team. Get in the damn game already.
I'm on a coach.
Eyes on the ball, Dinky Winky.
Oh. Oh, fuck me. Oh, well, now I know the rules. So now I'm gonna be more, like, conscious about what I'm doing. God damn it. When did I save? Fuck it. Did he die? What the fuck?
This felt wrong. Wrong like touching your sister's breast. You threw your sister's breast.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Mon Dieu! Good job, officer. That was an excellent throw.
I didn't get hurt.
There are no two more harmful words an athlete can hear than good job. And this was downright embarrassing.
I thought something way more spectacular would happen.
What are you talking about? You just executed a pretty much perfect petanque throw.
With a pinch of fear.
Hello?
How are you ever going to get the officer's shit off your nose, Gaston? Or even climb out of his ass?
I was going for something cool, but I screwed it up like always. Johnny Ball Game.
Right. Was the demonstration it? Or do you still need something from us, officer?
Yes, officer. What do we need from this gentleman?
Oh, it's him. And I have found your guard booth. You know anything about the man hanged in the back of the guard? He's going to be playing in a crater.
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
And most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
But you don't have a problem with cops.
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
So what about police women?
I'm confident they are indispensable in regard to all the paperwork and other administrative duties.
Man, you're so old. Harry could literally, like, shoulder check you, and he'd break into a billion pieces.
But you must agree that nature, in her infinite wisdom, has made
my
men
God.
more fit to perform certain, more challenging tasks. Don't you, officer?
No, I don't think there's any evolutionary inequality at play here.
Really, officer? Match an average woman against an average man in a dark alley and see who comes out on top. Gender equality is a very noble, very modern idea, but in real life, primal roles prevail. But I do not wish to discuss this matter further.
Okay, at least he knows when to shut the fuck up. Crater.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
Brother, it's been bombed.